Hey guys, welcome back to another Surgical Tech Tips. Today we are actually staying sterile. I'm gonna be setting up, opening up a sterile field alongside my friend back here. This is Steve, fellow co-worker and friend. And we're gonna be setting up this sterile field. This is a real case. So we have our masks on, and this is full sterile technique. Here we go. So in our hospital, we have packs, basically, and this is a basic pack of basic necessity items that you'll kind of need on any type of small case. Today's case, we're implanting an impeller device, and an impeller device is actually kind of an assistive device for the heart. I'll link the website to the impeller website below in the description if you guys want to check that out.
You can edit all this, can't you?
So let's do this. We opened up our basic pack long ways. It's the length of the table. Inside it has cuffs that you can put your hands underneath the cuffs, and we're both going to pull the cuffs alongside the table to open up the sterile field. Now our sterile field is open, and we're basically just going to be throwing on all the items that we'll be using for the case. Nothing. Take note that our hands, our bodies are always away from the sterile field. If you wear a badge, I always tuck my badge inside my shirt so it's not trying to hang over the sterile field or anything. Now when you've been out in the field for a while, opening up a room and opening up a back table, you'll notice certain ways that it's easier for you to set up a case if you open it up the same way. You know, if you have a lot of small items that you're going to be using in that case, you may want to open up all those small items at the far end of the table, so when you scrub in to start setting up the case, you can start setting up your left side of the table, your working part of the table, before you start and work your way down the table as you move along. Got my gown separate from the sterile field, and I'm going to go ahead and open up my gloves on top of that gown. And now I'm going to go scrub in.
Just a reminder, when you're draping and gowning, when he passes me the card, I'm going to give him the end to it. He's not going to turn around. That's bad technique if he turns around. I'm going to hand it to him, so you stay facing your sterile field.
That's a pro tip. So one of the first things that I like to do when I scrub in is expand my sterile field as much as I can. So obviously I have a mayo stand. If you have a basin set that you're going to throw like a 3/4 sheet over or something like that, you expand it onto the basin set. But one of the first things I always do is get your mayo stand sterile so you expand your sterile field. Hands underneath the cuffs of this mayo stand cover, open it up, and just slide it on in. Throw some towels on there to make sure the instruments won't poke through the drape. This is a large mayo stand, so I'm using 3 towels just to completely cover the entire mayo.
Give some.
What's that? Yeah, I'll take silk ties. Maybe just like a 2.0 Vicryl and a 3.0 monocryl, like a 5.0 RB2. Steve's gonna go grab suture real quick. All right, now for a lot of big cases, a lot of people may drape out their back table with towels. Yeah. They may drape out their back table with towels, or they may throw like a 3/4 sheet over the entire back table. This is going to be such a small case, I really don't need to worry about any of that, so I may just put like an extra towel over where I'm going to put my instruments. I'll check that out.
We're also doing a cardiovascular case, so whenever you're setting up a cardiovascular case, make sure you have ties, whether they're silk or Ethibond.
Now all of the movements that I'm doing on my back table right now, you should only move things one time. So when you pick something up, you should put it exactly where it needs to be. So in this basic pack, we had all of our blades were in there, a pack of Ratex, a pack of laps, we had suction tubing, a Bovie, all the essentials are in that pack for us. And notice that I'm already making my working part, my working field of the back table, and I'm setting that up first. And I'm taking every item from that basic pack and putting it where it needs to be. One movement. When taking fluids on the field, you need to verify with the person that's giving you fluids what the strength of the fluid is or what the medication is, the expiration date. You need to write all that stuff down, and you need to label it as they're giving it to you or immediately after they give it to you on the field.
Okay, so we have heparin saline. It's 2,000 units per 1,000 ml, and expiration date is June 18th.
June 18th.
And always make sure that your circulating nurse or surgical tech who's helping you does not pour your fluids over the field. Because that's bad sterile technique.
It's labeled, it's ready to go. All right, now we're going to get our instruments on the field. So I'm going to lay a towel down where my instruments are going to be, just in case any punctures may happen when I bring the instruments onto the back table. Just an extra precaution. When going in to grab the tray, make sure you come in at a right angle, grab the ends of the tray and pull straight up. If you have an extra scrub tech or circulating nurse, have them check the filters in the bottom. Make sure there's no breaks in the sterility.
Good.
It's good. So I can put it on my field now. Now these towels that we have are kind of weak, so I like to double up the towels to make the roll towel a little bit stronger. We're not going to be counting instruments, so this is our instrument count sheet. I'll keep it on the field though, just in case, and I'll just slide it underneath the tray. I do this on every case that we're not entering a body cavity, so we're not going to be counting instruments, but I'll still save that count sheet and just slide it underneath the tray, just in case. No, I don't think so. So now as I go through my tray, I'm just going to be bringing out all the items that I think I'm going to be needing for this case. So that's basically it. We went through opening up the sterile field. We went through setting up our Mayo back table. and everything sterile that needs to be sterile. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, thank you for sharing, commenting, liking the video, and all the new subscribers out there. Always appreciate bringing in new people. Thanks again, guys, and I'll see you next time.